Michael Artsis. You are the Terrific. You make BeTerrific special at BeTerrific TV on all social media. And, of course, you can reach out to us through email. Send us your wonderful feedback. Connect at BeTerrific.com. And, of course, don't forget that we want to hear from you. We want you to join our Slack chat, and that is connect at BeTerrific.com. Send us your name and your email, and we'll include you in real-time 24-hour conversations 7 days a week between me, you, and the rest of the Terrifics. Holding down the fort back at the studio in Secaucus, New Jersey is Kevin. Kevin, say hello to everybody. I imagine you have the Kevin cam set up, although we haven't exactly discussed that.
Yes, we do. Michael, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. This is pretty cool. I like to drive, as you know. I'm driving. I got Giacomo in the back seat, and I'm running some errands. Tomorrow, I'll be heading to Turks. We have a special show tomorrow that Jason Aaron's going to host, and then a Giving TV event at night. So you and Jason Aaron will do the show from 3 West 51st Street tomorrow, and then Ali Stroker will be on the show with a special performance, and we'll be doing Giving TV. It'll all be for charity, and then, of course, Jason will have a chance to interview her. She's the first person to ever perform on Broadway in a wheelchair, and she's also from Glee. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And you've seen the space. I'm excited about that. I'll be on my way to Turks and Caicos for a site survey on a project, and so Thursday I'll do the show from Turks. So 3 out of, 5 days this week we'll have taken the show on the road. That's pretty cool. And we'll do this kind of thing for the show from Turks, where, whatever. And then Friday, I don't know, maybe you'll just do the show Friday since I'll be on a plane on the way home.
All right, sounds good. Gives me a little bit more time to practice and work on my hosting skills. I got some feedback on how I did at CES Unveiled and how I did on the show while you were out last week.
I think Eric Fletcher's Skype was a lot better than mine, though. The lighting on this is terrible. He knows how to light, as he would say. I just had pizza. I've got Diet Coke here. Check this thing out, though. This is called the Yum Box, and this is Jack's lunch box. And it's pretty amazing, if you ask me. It's a new kind of lunch box. I'm going to show it to you while I'm driving. This is going to be unbelievable to you. Look at this. You have different compartments. It's like a bento box for food. So he had cheese, and he had gummies, and he had a little sandwich stuffed in there, maybe a little cheddar cheese, and grilled cheese. Then he had grapes and pretzels, and there were cucumbers in here too. It's called the Yum Box. It's pretty cool. And we bought one of these and a couple of inserts so that it doesn't have to be washed all the time. I just thought it was super cool, and I wanted to share that. So Jack doesn't eat his lunch in school, of course. He has like the cheese out of it and the gummies, and then when he gets picked up, he eats the rest. I had to pick him up today, and I got to surprise him. He was so excited, Daddy, and he ran to say hello. And then, now we got on the road. We're doing business together. We're working. Jack would say we're ringing the register. We got some stuff to do as we get ready for Turks and Caicos.
Yeah, he looks like he's had a lot to do anyway.
Yeah, I've kept him busy. I ate pizza while driving. I taught him that. That's a big thing. I mean, you got to be on the move. You got to keep it moving. You got to learn how to do that. So he's done that with his little bento box here. This is called the Yum Box. And then he's got this cool little bag. I don't even remember what that thing is called, but it's got the ice packs in the bag, so you don't have to put extra ice packs in.
Yeah.
Got that at Whole Foods. It's got little robots or dinosaurs on it or something. And then it's got the ice packs in the bag, so you freeze the whole bag every night, and then you put the food in it, and it really works. It keeps it cool. I'll see if I can reach it in a minute. Anyway, yesterday I thought we had a great show. We had Jessie Chris on. What a great message. Hashtag Choose Kindness, which is a program she's doing with Disney. What a great message, a great story from her. And then she was cool enough to hook up BeTerrific with some of her albums. We've offered her the chance to come on any time to promote anything, including concerts. We'd love to go to one of her shows, and we'd love to have her on again. Just a really, really classy person, a wonderful young lady, and she's doing great things. That voice was beautiful, wasn't it, Kevin?
No, it really was, and I really do like the message that she's promoting. It's always great to see role models and people who are popular promote, anti-bullying, because that's something that obviously a lot of kids are going through. So
yes, absolutely, and there's no place for it. It's really very hurtful to kids. I mean, I guess it's hurtful if you're an adult too. I'm trying to figure out how to get this lighting right. I'm no Eric Fletcher. That's all I have to say. How about that? I got my visor somewhere now. It's blocking all the sun. And
Yeah.
I think in a minute we're going to lose the sun. I really thought, though, you know what the cool thing was, Kevin? I realized at some point, and I don't know, you were really like, worried about the board and everything yesterday. Um, but I don't know if you got a chance to really enjoy this. But for a minute, I really enjoyed the fact that you and I really got a private concert of just her playing. I mean, I know it was for everybody, but it was just you and me in the room, and it was like spectacular.
No, definitely. I didn't like you mentioned. I was so focused on the board and everything else that I didn't get a chance to enjoy the interview as much as
Yeah.
I would have liked.
I
But
enjoyed it for about 15 seconds and said, wow, this is cool. The rest of the time, I was being super neurotic. I was making sure the audio levels were good. I was looking at you, wasn't getting the best facial reactions.
yeah,
I was worried about the internet connection. I should have just gone with our internet connection. I got talked into using theirs. Great place, great people, but, at least if I had relied on ours, I would have, been a little bit more comfortable, our mobile connection. But I thought she was phenomenal, and I was just neurotic because I wanted her to sound good. I was worried if the mix was good because it's hard to mix that. We didn't really have the right equipment to mix her audio, but I thought that she sounded amazing. I listened back to it last night. I thought it sounded really good, even last night, and I was really excited that she did it. We kind of put her on the spot and had her play, and we're going to have the 360 stuff, which she did in another studio with another interview, not with me. That'll be cool. It'll be a cool experience. You can experience it in 360 VR, and that was kind of a test that she and the label allowed us to do to showcase to other artists and to some sponsors and stuff. So we're working really hard with Cumulus. Had a great call with them today, and just excited about everything that's going on.
no, definitely. That was great. It was great to actually see the studio. I mean the Cumulus station too as well.
Yeah, with all the different radio stations
Yeah.
there and the studios. You've never been in a radio studio,
No,
I
I
imagine.
haven't. No, not
Kind of
not
a
one like
dying
that.
breed.
I'm sorry.
Kind of a dying breed, but I get kind of giddy with that because I love that stuff. And I certainly, wanted to be in radio, and I love that they had the carts and everything else that they had there. And, it's kind of archaic at this point, but it works really well, and it's super cool. And obviously, they've upgraded it a ton, and they do a great job over at Cumulus. They've got a lot of stations. They've got WABC 770. They've got 1039, Radio 1039. They've got Nash FM 94.7, which is who we were hanging out with yesterday. And of course, they've got WPLJ 95.5. And WPLJ is a pretty, legendary station in New York. Scott and Todd were the morning men for a long time, but and now Todd's still there. But they were a legendary station forever in New York City, and they've been around forever. So it's pretty cool. And then the parent company is Westwood One, which is really cool. Anyway, I just got to this destination, and there's a gate and a gatehouse, and I guess I'm going to sit here and do the show with you because if I ring the bell, it'll be a little weird.
Okay,
But
sounds good.
I expected the gate to be open for my arrival. Let's see if I got this little sandwich bag here. There we go. Check this thing out. Are those robots or are they dinosaurs? I don't really know. I think they might be goblins. Who knows? They're cool though, right? And it's called Packet, and inside is a little, it's a little freezer. It's got the coolers, but they're in here. This is his little fork capsule. It holds his fork, his knife, or whatever else he gets in a napkin. And you can see, look at this kid. I mean, he gets so worn out at school. He's passed out in the back. Like, can you imagine sleeping like that? It kind of looks like me on the airplane with Dave Kleinstein. You know what? Maybe I'll ring the thing and tell. Should I do it? Should I do it on the show?
Yeah,
It'll be a little weird.
Why not?
Yeah. Why not? All right, hold on. Let's see what happens here. I wish I could show you the gate. It's kind of epic. Hold on. I think I'm ringing it right. Let's see what happens. I never know with these things. There we go. The gate's opening.
It's opened up. Wow. Sounds
Pretty cool.
Couldn't see it, but it sounds like a pretty big gate.
Yeah, it's a big gate. It's a big gate. And then, by the way, ordered some stuff for this job from Amazon. Some really expensive gear. Some of it we might return or exchange for different gear. We have such trouble. Why is it that Amazon always has trouble with overnight shipping? It is unbelievable. We had such trouble. We finally got the stuff today, and we're leaving tomorrow, David and I. And we got this stuff today, and UPS, as usual, I mean, really expensive gear, just destroyed the boxes. So I don't even know if this stuff works. If it does, it'll be amazing. And either way, I had my doorman take pictures of it all and document it, and I'm going to give it to Amazon either way. So I'm just blown away why UPS has to destroy stuff every single time, and why Amazon, every time you overnight stuff, it gets all screwed up.
Yeah, but I'm hoping. But nonetheless, though, Amazon rectified the situation, right? They took care of it.
I mean, they did. They got it to us. This really nice woman over there, talked to her for like an hour last night. She helped it happen, so it got to us. And like I said, some of it might get returned or exchanged. I got to see if I can use the sandwich bag here to block the sunlight. It's not helping. I'll hang it from the mirror, maybe. This'll work. There we go.
Okay.
How about
that works. That's better. A lot better.
Well, I got to sit like right here. Hold on. It's a weird way to do the show. Anyway, how about those Giants last night, Kevin? I mean, they were able to eke one out on Monday Night Football, and I watched part of the game. I wanted to watch the whole thing, but I was busy. I watched the second half, and that was really the half you wanted to watch if you were a Giants fan. Beckham played well. He had that nice bobble catch too.
Okay, yeah, the Giants are really putting it together. I think they're 8-3 now.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so they're doing pretty well. They're looking real strong going into the playoffs. Odell was talking about Houston on February 5th. He's already kind of seemed to have booked his ticket, maybe.
Yeah.
I know you don't really like that type of talk when you're kind of looking ahead without accomplishing it yet, but they look good. They look real good.
They did look good, but I wonder if they look good against a bad team. But they've won 4 in a row now.
Yeah, 4 in a row, and they're playing against I think the next 2 opponents are like the Browns and someone else who's really bad. So it should be two wins. Bears and the Browns, I believe, are the next 2 opponents. So things are looking promising for the Giants. I'm thinking Giants-Cowboys are going to decide for the NFC Championship, and that's going to be who goes to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
You agree?
No.
Did
you just Giants? Who'd you say?
The Cowboys. Gotta admit, man,
the Cowboys. You look at the Cowboys; they're 8-1. You look at the Giants; they're 6-3. I mean, I don't know. The Giants could be coming on at the right time. Dak's still a rookie, but I don't know. I'd love to have faith in the Giants. I just don't have that much faith in them.
Yeah, I understand, but this. I mean, honestly, that win last week, this past Sunday, against the Steelers at their place, kind of stamped it for me. I think this kid is the real deal, and I think that he's.
No, I think he is, but that doesn't mean that he's not going to have hiccups. He's not going to feel the pressure of playoff football and stuff as you come down the stretch. So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what happens, but I don't know. I think the Cowboys are the team to beat in the NFC. But I don't know, I still say, somebody could steal it because you've got this kid who's a kid. He's a kid.
He is a kid. But, I mean, we've had guys win Super Bowls at, the beginning of their careers. I'm not sure if anyone won it in their first year. Big Ben won it in year 2.
There was somebody, wasn't there? Didn't Russell Wilson win it, or was his second year?
He won it in year 2 or 3. Big Ben won it in
year
2. Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Russell Wilson? Yeah, it was year 2 or 3 that he won.
Are you sure about that?
What year do you say that it was that he won? What year was it?
I think it might have been year 1.
No, it definitely wasn't year 1. I'm positive about that.
All right, we're going to see right now. I'm looking it up. I'm trying to get into the Slack chat. And I know that JC is watching. I want to say hi. And I know that CJ and Janny are watching. Janny was watching yesterday. I thought we had no feed. I don't understand why. He must have come on when we had that one little area of black. So I actually sent him the clips. And we'll be putting that show up in case you missed it in archive as soon as we can download it from live stream. It's having a little issue with live stream. By the way, JC was like, hey, I can't believe you're doing a show with Jack taking a nap in the back. I wonder, how loud do you think I could get? I'm being pretty loud. How loud do you think I could get without waking him up?
I'm not sure. Jack seems pretty out of it. He seems like he
sleeps like a rock.
Oh, man.
Yeah, if I said Jack right now, nothing would happen.
Yeah, so I think he'd get pretty loud. But either way, I don't want to disturb him. Let him sleep.
I agree.
You know. Yeah. But man, what a day today for me, Michael. I mean, today was just very, very hectic. One of those days. The weather kind of
Really?
just, yeah, just
I don't know what a hectic day is. I haven't had a hectic day.
I forgot.
Doing the
I
show
shouldn't
in my
even mention
car.
hectic days to you. Sometimes when I start to begin to tell you about my day and how busy it was and
No,
everything else, I feel bad about it because I'm like,
no,
oh,
no, no,
look
don't.
at
I
him
want to
talking to.
hear about it. But look at this, Kevin. Here's my pizza box, which I ate while driving. I did spill grease all over the car, but it didn't get on me, which was amazing. And then I cleaned that up. And then I've got my Diet Coke here. I also fed Jack his lunch. Well, I didn't really feed it to him, but I got it to him. And yeah, all in a day's work while talking on the phone and doing business and playing music for Jack. He likes to listen to the Cars soundtrack on Amazon music while we're driving, and you have to play the same song over and over. You ever notice that?
No, I mean, I'm sure you know the words to that song, like
I don't
down pat
tune
now, right?
it
Don't you?
out.
You
I'm
don't
really
still?
not amazing that way. I could totally tune it out.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, so what was your day? Why was it so hectic?
The weather didn't help. The rain was just raining all day today. It was flooding
Yeah.
Certain parts of Jersey. I was in what was
It's
it?
sunny
Moonachie?
right now, though. Clearly,
Huh? Yeah. I mean, it looks a
it's
lot
sunny
better.
right.
But yeah, Moonachie, there was heavy flooding around there. So that kind of just slowed things down for me, made my day way longer than it had to be. Another thing, I forgot the name of it. I'm not sure what it is. It's under your bumper. I think it's like a water protector almost for your bumper, for your front bumper. It's right underneath it. Does
A
that sound?
water protector for your
I mean,
bumper? No.
it protects the water from going, like, I guess, into the vehicle. Your front bumper, right underneath it. No.
No.
Okay. Well,
No.
either way, that is like disattached a little bit.
Yeah.
And my, like, it's disattached a little bit, I guess, because of all the water that I was driving through.
Yeah.
And so now I have to kind of remove that. I still haven't even removed it, mind you, because
You have so much car trouble. It's unbelievable. I just logged into the Slack chat, said hello to everybody. Yeah, you have so much car trouble. It's unbelievable.
yeah.
That's actually a protective trim piece. It's so you don't scratch your bumper. When you hit like a parking brick or something.
Oh,
It's
okay.
kind of like, or you go into a driveway that's kind of sloped or a gas station. You hit that too. It's really just a skid plate.
Oh, okay. Well, that's done. It's gone. Finito.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
No problem. You just replace that for a couple $100. Sounds like fun. You were in Moonach. You should have said hello to my good friend who I got to go visit. Talked to him yesterday, Chief Ralph Verdi from the Little Ferry Police Department. What's up, Chief? I know he's probably watching now. He's a big fan of everything we do, and it was good to catch up with him for a few minutes. I'm gonna go see him in the next few weeks. What a great guy! This guy is a lifelong police chief, a lifelong public servant. I mean, he wanted to be a cop from the time he was a kid, and then worked his way all the way up to be the police chief of the Little Ferry Police Department, which is a small department, but now his son's on the force too. And I used to cover him doing news years ago, and he's just such a great guy. It was nice to talk to him yesterday for just a few minutes, and we'll catch up. But it's right near Moonach. You should go say hello to him.
Okay. I mean, I'll definitely do that if you have to introduce us too as well.
Yeah.
Being
We have
that
to get him on the show. Get
Yeah.
a good story.
I'm in Moonachie all the time, so it'd be good to know people like that.
Yeah.
Nope.
I used to know the police chief of the Moonachie Police Department. They were actually best friends growing up, which is the next town over. But Chief Mike McGann retired and went into the private sector. He does private security.
Okay. Yeah. Good to know people in high places,
Yeah.
Definitely.
There you go.
And you always respect. I always like hearing stories about people who, work their way up and,
Mhm.
and achieve the goal. It's regardless of what field it is. That's always good to hear. I always like hearing things like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Amazon is calling me about this package now.
Oh,
Should I can't take the call. I'll just send it to voicemail. I'll call it back
All
later.
right.
Did we lose me for a second? Did
Yeah.
it go black?
Yeah, we did lose you for a second.
Yeah, but I'm back. It's the problem with doing stuff on my phone is I always get all these calls. I could have picked up the Amazon thing. This woman was amazing. I'll have to try and figure out a way to call her back later, see if she can call me. This kid's still sleeping in the back.
Yeah, he's out.
Passed out.
He is knocked
Unbelievable.
out. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like that sometimes. I mean, honestly, I was feeling like Jack a little while ago, but
Bram McLaughlin is going to be on the show soon. She's the goalie, Team USA, two-time Olympic silver medalist. She's that I took on.
yeah.
She's on soon. We've been texting. She wants to buy a drone for her camps. She's been asking me about that. And then she's got the Women's Professional Hockey League starting soon, and she's going to, she's going to. I'm going to go to a game. I think December 3rd.
Oh, that sounds fun. That should be good.
Yeah. She's on
That's great. She's
Buffalo
real.
Buttes.
Huh?
She's on the Buffalo Buttes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. That sounds good. Go
Yeah.
see a hockey game.
And we'll have Daryl Reed on next week as well. You know what, Kevin? Why don't you run to commercial? I'll be right back.
All right.
Welcome back. This is the Michael Artsis Show. On the road. I'm running around today doing errands, and I got little Jack in the back seat. We're having fun. He's taking a nap. I got Kevin back at the studio, and just had a lot to do today. So I took the show on the road. Day 2 on the road. We're having a lot of fun. You guys are the best. It's funny. I was watching The Americans last night, Kevin.
Yeah.
I love that show. I think it's such a great series. I have not finished the last series, which is kind of nice because it's going to start again very soon. So I don't have to wait as long as everybody else had to wait to watch it again. But I think that might be my favorite show on television right now, on real television, not on the internet.
Wow.
And I think it's an amazing, amazing show. I wish I could say I'm almost done with it. I'm up to like the last 2 episodes of the season, and last night I passed out halfway through watching the second to last episode.
Honestly, the more surprising thing for me is to hear that you found time to even watch a show. Like, where do you find the time? I didn't even know you watched anything on television.
I guess that's why I haven't seen the season yet. And I watched the second half of the Giants game.
Yeah. I mean, you got a lot of TV time in yesterday. I actually watched The Americans the first 2 seasons, and I was really into it, but I don't know. It started to, like, dwindle as far as, like, keeping my attention. But I need to go back and probably continue. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's a real good show. Don't get me wrong, but I just kind of, like, it just lost me after a while. I think the last season I saw was it 2 or 3? What episode was it? I think that they decided that they found out that the Soviets were after their kids, I think. And it was after the daughter was maturing. I think she kind of was, like, really looking into her parents and what they were about. It was that point that I stopped watching.
Well, that's the season I'm watching now.
Oh, that's what season is that? I'm sorry.
I don't know. The last season. She's like having trouble.
Is it still on? Is it still going? Like, new episodes and all?
I guess. I don't really know. I mean, I imagine. I mean, I think they're shooting and editing stuff now.
Okay. So it might be. Yeah, so it might be something to catch up on. Yeah. I've been watching it's not too many shows now. I feel like a lot of things are kind of like, I don't know. A lot of things have are gone, like Game of Thrones, for instance, won't be back. Walking Dead has lost a little bit of his luster. The one show that's pretty good. You should check it out when you get a chance.
Game of Thrones or Walking Dead. I have to be honest. I don't know why. I just never got into it.
Yeah.
I can't even explain it. I should get into both of those. I really loved, first of all, I loved House. I still think about that show.
House was great. Yes.
That was a great show.
It was.
I was talking about that with somebody the other day, and Dexter I loved. I hear Gotham's really good. I need to get into that. But we know DJ's on that show. And, of course, David Zayas, our friend, was in the show. But and I got to make it down to that set with DJ and see him. But I really like House of Cards. I think it's one of the best shows just in general. And I love how wonderfully it's shot. But there's another one. I didn't finish the whole season this year.
Which one was that? Oh,
the last season. House of Cards.
Oh, House of Cards. Okay. Yeah, I got to finish it. That was a great show. It's a great show, definitely. You should try Westworld when you get a chance. That's a pretty good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. And there was another one. What was it? Is it called Black Mirrors? There's a Netflix.
Yeah, I've heard that's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I have to watch that too.
Yeah, so it's some good shows out there.
Dr. Dave told me about that.
Yeah, should check it out. It's definitely good. Speaking of shows, this show is no longer like airing as far as new episodes go, but to me it's one of the best shows of all time, and I want to know if you agree. The Wire.
What's that? The Wire?
Yes.
I don't know. I wasn't into 24 and The Wire. Like, I'm into them, but I'm not like that into them where I think that they're the best shows ever. And I think they're very similar.
I think it's hard for shows that are like
I like person interest a lot. I like shows that are different. I don't want to see the same show all the time.
And I think I think The Wire, that's what separates it from other shows. The reality element in it is unlike any other show. It's so real, and as far as like what goes on and things that are happening, as far like there's no other show that captures that as much as that show, in my opinion. You know.
Yeah.
And it's always hard for shows that aren't on premium channels to be as good because they're kind of limited as far as how far they can go with language and things
I
like
don't
that.
I don't agree with that. I think it's the complete opposite. In fact, I think that nowadays, especially, they're pouring much more money into original content, so you have just as much creativity, just as much dollars and realism and all that. Because it used to be the shows that weren't on the major channels and even the major cable channels just looked terrible and they weren't believable. But now you've got great actors and actresses, you've got great sets, great costumes, great cinematography. You've got great storylines, and they pretty much say anything that they want and can push the storylines anything they want. I mean, Showtime wasn't what Showtime is without Dexter and what was that other show? The United States of Terror, and there was one other show that really helped Showtime. Not that Showtime wasn't big, but it wasn't where it is
Weeds,
today.
I believe.
I mean, and by the way, I really believe that The Sopranos started all this.
Sopranos.
I believe that HBO started all this with The Sopranos, and they basically were shooting a movie for every episode, and it's really taken off, because before that, television was sitcoms, and then you had stuff like Law and Order and NYPD Blue, but it wasn't like this. And even now, television is kind of following suit with some really great stuff. And I think Madam Secretary was a great show, and there are a lot of other shows on television. Person of Interest is a great example. I don't think Person of Interest would have ever been on television 10 years ago, 15 years ago.
No, I agree. I think that the content overall is getting a lot better. I think they're touching on more realistic things, more things that are happening. They're painting better pictures with their storylines and everything, in my opinion.
Oh, and they're coming up with more creative storylines. You watch stuff from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, it's all the same stories just being recycled and recycled. Now all you have is actors being recycled, which is good.
It's true.
Yeah.
You ever try to go back and watch something from like back then?
Oh,
and
it's
like,
hard.
Yeah, it's hard. It's like, this wasn't as good as I remembered when I first watched it,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. I'm going to take his lunch bag down now, and maybe put this up. There you go. Is that better? But yeah, I think it's very hard watching that old stuff.
Well, actually,
sometimes it's fun. Even Seinfeld, as much as I love it, is still a little dated, you know?
Yeah, it is. I tried to watch Seinfeld back in the day and didn't get into it as much, and now I definitely won't. Actually, you should probably put the lunchbox back up because it was blocking the.
That was a bad move, huh? How about that? Nope. It's the visor. It's the visor that's blocking.
Okay. Now you're good. Where you're at.
What can you do with lighting in a car? You have to be Eric Fletcher with the trickery.
If Jack wakes up and see you with his using his
bounce card.
Bounce card?
It's not really no. Oh yeah, look at that. But then I gotta hold it here the whole time.
Yeah, don't want to do that. Too bad Jack's not up. He could probably help you out with that.
Who?
I said, too bad Jack's not up. He could probably help you up with that.
Yeah, what do you think? No, he'd be running around.
How would he appreciate the way you're using his lunchbox right now? I mean, his lunch bag.
Probably think it's cool. I don't know.
Oh,
Daddy, don't do that.
I don't do that.
All right, hold on one second. You know what? Talk for a minute, Kevin. I think I got what I need coming.
All right, gotcha. Yeah, but as Michael said, yesterday was great. It was great being at the studio, being able to just see what that whole setup was like, and just to hear the performance and the interview and everything else. It was just a great overall experience. Really enjoyed my time there. So that was awesome, and definitely, like I was saying before, I was definitely feeling like Jack not too long ago, but something about the show that gives me energy. Whenever we get closer to showtime, it kind of gives me this extra perk that I need to kind of like, get like almost restarts my day almost. So it's great being here with you guys, the Terrifics. You guys definitely give energy and inspiration and reason to like just thrive on and continue on. You motivate us and you motivate me definitely to try to bring you guys a great show every day. So thanks, guys. But that's that. Michael has a lot going on. Busiest man in the world.
I don't think that that's true, but I definitely have a lot going on.
No, I think that you're up there as far as I know. I think many of the Terrifics might agree. They don't get the behind the scenes as much as I do, but even from the outside looking in, you can tell. You know.
Yes. I mean, it's true. I am busy. I don't know about the busiest man in the world, but I'll take it. I'll take a compliment any way I can get it. I think that's a compliment, isn't it?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just a matter of fact. It is what it is. You know.
Yeah.
You know, you're very busy, which is the case, which is true. You know.
Yes.
Well, we all are.
Well, we're all busy. It's
No, we
a
are.
busy world. It's a
No.
busy world.
Yeah.
I think about all the things I have to do tonight, and I've got a lot to do.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know, a lot to do still. I mean, it never ends. It never, ever, ever ends. You know?
No, I know. Trust me, I definitely know. You know, but it's I'll say it before. It's always hard to come tell you how busy my day is because then you're gonna tell me about the million things you have to do.
No,
Okay.
no. I didn't mean to say it like that.
No,
That
I didn't.
came
I didn't
off
take it
wrong.
that way. I'm just conscious of it. You know, just my thing.
Yes. I know. I feel bad. I feel like I did something. I am in the middle of a texting war right now while doing the show. I keep putting it down and picking it back up.
Yeah, man. You do Renaissance, man. You do a lot of things. It's a lot to juggle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't even set my lineup for today, man.
Yeah. What do you do? I mean, you're so into this fantasy stuff. I'm not into it.
Yeah.
I can't. I try.
you don't have the
maybe
time.
it's that I don't have time. Is
Yeah.
it that I don't have time?
That's the bottom line, pretty much. It's because you don't have
Yeah.
time. Because
Though I'm not a huge. I shouldn't admit this, but I'm not a huge gambling guy. So, like, some of it's gambling.
I mean, it is gambling. I mean, if we like, cut everything, cut the BS out.
Yeah.
It's gambling. That's what it is. But it's fantasy sports, so it gives you reason to watch the game. You're more involved, especially if you like the sport, and you make money. And I think that's fine. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I think that Americans have been doing it for forever, and really brings interest to the game. So
Yeah.
it's all good, and no one gets hurt.
Right. No, nobody gets hurt.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I don't know. Maybe I should do it. I should try it.
You should try it. You almost did, but you didn't go all the way through. You gave me like two
I should
players.
put on the show and see how good I am.
No, we should, because they have hockey, and you can
It
probably help
doesn't
me
only
out.
have to be hockey. Can it be football and basketball?
No, it can be, but your expertise is hockey. That's what you're.
Oh, now I'm going to have to be good at basketball just to show you.
I'm sure you can give me some players.
What do? You pick a different lineup every night, right?
I pick a different lineup every night, enter into different tournaments. They have head-to-heads. They have 50-50s, which is half the participants win out. So there's a lot of different contests and tournaments that they have.
Sure.
But you win one tournament, you can you make a year's salary for some people. So it's pretty lucrative if you're good at it.
Night?
Sorry, yeah, every night. Like for instance, I'm entering into a contest that's like about 100,000, 250,000.
Yeah.
First place gets 25,000.
100,000, 150,000 plays against 25,000.
Yeah, 25,000.
So if you put up 25 grand, you could win 100.
No, you don't even. That's the thing. Actually, it's, for instance, the tournament will be, let's say it's 200,000, right? It's a
Yeah.
$2.
Is this No Shave November, by the way? Because I think I'm endorsing it today.
Yeah, I'm going for it. But this time I'm gonna keep it neat. Like you see, like this.
Oh,
This
you're
is
going for it because I didn't shave today, but you really, you gotta clean that thing up. It's starting to look a little ragged.
what right now. It's actually pretty good. It's not ragged at
Yeah,
all.
it was like I was like, your
Yesterday?
girl doesn't like that though, does she?
Well, nah, she doesn't. She doesn't like it.
Why not shave it then?
I think it looks good on me. I don't know. And honestly, outside of my girlfriend, I get a lot of compliments for it too as well.
Really?
So I think other people like it.
I don't.
You don't like it.
No. Oh, look, I still got grease on the soda bottle from my pizza.
Do a car wash after this.
Should have showed you how greasy this pizza was.
Oh man.
All right, so I can't believe I ate pizza today for lunch. Anyway, I didn't want to do that. I wasn't going to do that today.
Yeah, you're really on the move.
So it's 25 grand and 100 grand.
Yeah, I mean, no. I'm giving you an example. They have different amounts for each
You
one. They have
can win 25 grand or 100
Yes,
grand?
you can. Yes, you can. They have
What do I have to
$1 million
put up for-
entries. Huh?
How much do I have to put up for that?
There's for instance, the lower the entry fee, the more
Yeah.
participants. So if it's 200,000, it's a $2 probably entry fee, but you're going against
What?
it's a $2 entry fee,
But you're going against
about 200,000 people.
yeah.
So but then there's other tournaments where you can pay as much as maybe $25 or even $1,000. and there'll be less participants, and the
You
prize
ever
will be
play
higher.
ones that are 1,000?
No, I haven't gotten there yet.
No. Okay.
So I just kind
I,
of like
I don't.
mess with the
I'd
low
commit
entry fees.
that kind of cheddar.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
think I would. A couple bucks here and there, maybe $2, $3, $5, $10.
Yeah,
I'm down for that.
I do it more often because I'm pretty okay at it. I usually am able to turn a profit from it. So that's why I continue to do it. But if it's something that just
by the way,
milks
I've
me,
never met a gambler yet who told me that they lose money all the time. I just want to say that. I mean, every single guy I've ever met who gambles says, "Oh, I'm like 60%. I win 60." My bookie tells me that I am his best client, and he hates me because all I do is win.
yeah, I can't. Well, I can't tell you that because I would be lying. I don't win all the time. I've had some bad weeks, but I've had
Clearly,
some great
other
weeks.
people are. There'd be no bookies.
Huh? Oh, okay.
He's snoring. Do you hear that?
Yeah. Now he's going deeper
Yeah.
into that slumber.
Wow. I wanted to get him to wave. He likes being on the show. He's been on the show before. We did a little thing this weekend. We started to do a toy review.
Oh.
I don't know if you noticed this, but the Wowie chip is one of the top tech toys for the holidays. Big announcement from Wowie, and we're going to have a review on it soon because we got one for Dave Kleinstein's kids, and then we've got we've got Lumi and Jack and I are going to play with some things. Yeah. All right. So you're not the world's best gambler, but you're pretty good.
Yeah, I'm good. I think I'm decent enough.
Do you have a game other than fantasy sports? Hey, Jack.
A game other than fantasy sports?
Yeah.
That I no,
Play
not that I play
blackjack
regularly.
Poker or anything like that?
Oh no, I don't do any of that stuff. That's the funny thing. You see, I'm a gambler because I play fantasy sports, but at the same time, if I go to Vegas, I don't deal with anything like out there. I don't.
Don't even go to the sports book?
Nope, nothing.
Wow. Let's see what happens if I do this now. How'd that work? That's a little better, right?
Actually, that is a little better. Yeah, I guess. It's not as good as when you had the you had the bag up and everything, but
No, the bag's still up.
Oh, the bag's
It's
still up.
blocking the bright sun, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Jack. I don't know. He's
Oh,
asleep.
Oh, looks like he's waking up a little bit. Oh, right back to sleep.
He is waking up a little, I think.
Oh, he's up. Yeah, his eyes are open.
Yes.
Oh, he's up.
He is?
Now he's looking like, where am I?
Oh, I was sending a text. Yes, Jack. How are you? Do you have to go to the bathroom? No.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
No, I was saying hi to Jack.
Hey, Jack. Kevin's over there. You want to say hello? No. Huh? You want some more of your lunch? How are you? We're doing the show, Jack. We're doing the show. We're live. No. You had a good nap? Yeah. Would you like some more? Huh? Well, I don't have a pouch with me, bud. Maybe I can get you something in a minute. What do you think? You want some water? Your water bottle's right over here. Sorry about this, guys. What do you think of the Wowie Revs? You like them? The little cars we have at home? Where's your lightning? You want to show everybody your lightning? No? You want some water? Aww. Being shy, Kevin.
I see. A little, it's always, when you first wake up, sometimes it just takes you a little while to get into it.
Yeah. Exactly. What is going on, Giacomo? Don't put that in your nose. Did you have a good day in school? No, you didn't. What happened? All right, tell me later. Don't tell the viewers. We'll talk later. You didn't have a good day? You were so excited to see me. Did you play with your friends? No, you didn't. I think you played.
I've been there, Jack.
Yeah.
Tell them we've all been there.
We've been there, right?
No,
we've all been there, Jack.
Trust me. I've had days I only had 2 chocolate chip cookies instead of the 3 that I like.
Oh, you hear that? Kevin doesn't get 3 chocolate chip cookies some days, only 2.
Yeah. It's tough.
You think his mom would let him have it?
It's tough.
You're cute. Can you say "Let's go Rangers"? No, he likes that when we do that. Let's go Rangers. Let's go Rangers. No?
You haven't prepped to be a Rangers fan, huh?
Oh yeah. I mean, Adam helped that happen, and Adam's a Devils fan. Adam bought him a Rangers jersey when he was born. Do you wear a Rangers jersey? No?
Wow.
No is the word of the day, apparently. Ah!
Jack's
Anyway.
not having it.
Yeah. Do you have a pick for tonight's basketball game? Give him a matchup. Let's see which team he picks.
Let's see who's playing today.
Yeah.
I told you I've been so busy, man. I haven't even gotten a chance to look at anything, man.
All right.
But let's see who's playing today.
Who's playing today?
Jack might be able to help me actually pick my
He's gonna
lineup
help.
of players. Hey Jack, if we win, I'm gonna split it with you. 50-50, buddy.
Oh, Jack, listen to this. If you and Kevin win, you're gonna split it. All right, so you got to pick a team. You ready?
Okay, so these are the games for today. We have Toronto at Cleveland.
Toronto at Cleveland. That's the Raptors versus the Cavaliers. Who do you think's gonna win that? You want to know the colors? Purple and red versus red and yellow. Who? Blue? Blue's going to win? Okay, we're not picking that game.
Okay, no, blue actually. The Cavaliers have a blue jersey, so we'll just say that's
there you go.
They'll say that's the Cavs.
The blue jersey. So he's going to say the Cavs. I like that. All right,
like
the
that.
Cavaliers? All right, he likes the Cavaliers.
All right.
What's the spread?
Oh, no, this is just giving me the matchups. I don't have the spreads on this one. See,
So
I don't
we got
gamble
the
that.
Cavs.
I don't
Okay.
gamble like that, Michael. I don't do the spreads and all that stuff. I've done it, but I'm just
All right.
But Atlanta and at Miami, that's another one.
Okay.
We have Dwight Howard and the Hawks.
The Atlanta Hawks wear black, don't they?
They wear red and white.
Oh, I thought it was red and black. Okay. So it's red and black. The Miami Heat versus the Atlanta Hawks, which are red and white. The Hawks versus the Heat. Red and black or red and white? Blue?
Blue. Blue's the name, huh?
Who do you like, the Heat or the Hawks? The Hawks are a bird.
The blue.
Well, we already picked that game. We're going on to another game. What is this? Yeah.
Is blue his favorite color?
Of course.
The whitest?
The white and red?
No, the whitest, pinkest.
The whitest, pinkest.
Yeah.
I guess that would be the Hawks. He's got the Hawks over the Heat.
Okay, go with that. These some
Okay.
good picks too. I think I would agree with both of these picks. By the
You
way.
would?
Yes.
We're going to have to see tomorrow how he does. Okay, who's the next one? Give me one more matchup for Jack.
Okay, let's go with the more high-profile one, local. We have the Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn Nets.
They're playing the Los Angeles Lakers.
The Lakers are purple and yellow versus a team that's black and white. The Brooklyn Nets versus the Los Angeles Lakers.
Blackest,
Black and white?
the blackest.
The blackest team. So he picks the... Oh,
No.
you want the Lakers?
No, I want the blackest, whitest.
The blackest, whitest. So the Brooklyn Nets is who Jack picked.
That sounds like the Nets.
The Nets. All right, and are the Knicks playing tonight?
No, the Knicks are not playing tonight. They played last night and won.
Oh, I want to do it again.
You don't want to do it again? You got it. All right.
We'll see. Jack may be better than Yoda.
Jack, watch it. Yeah, it could be better than Yoda. Jack, we got to get Yoda out of the closet. Jack, Mo. Jack, he's tired. Look at that. He must have had a crazy day in school. You know that?
Yeah, I mean,
Got the Hawks, the Hawks, the Nets, and
the Cavs.
And the Cavs, the Cleveland Cavaliers, with LeBron James.
LeBron James, yes.
Fat from this angle, by the way, like perfect angle looking up. And I'm wearing like a sweater today. I'm all a mess. No shave.
Did you?
No shave November.
No shave November. You should grow a beard with me.
It's everywhere. I'm not growing a beard with you.
So what would it
like,
take?
other-
What would I have to lose? Like, is there a wager or bet, something we can do where I can get you to grow a
Well,
beard?
if you lost, I wouldn't shave.
What about if I played you in hockey? Like,
We're waiting for something.
how about this? Hockey,
I'll
right?
tell you what.
We'll go to the rink, and then I'll play goalie. And if you score on me, all right.
Dude, like, why don't you pick something you could win at? You might have a chance. We'd be much better like horse, because I'd be terrible. Here's the deal: if you
because I gotta get you to I gotta get you to bite on this and take
you get a beard sponsor that wants to sell beard wax or something, I'm in.
Oh, so hold on. Let's make this clear.
So if I get a sponsor, I don't want a beard sponsor. I'll do it for a beard sponsor. Okay. I don't want a beard.
You don't want a beard, okay. All right. I was hoping it was something I could do to maybe get you to grow one, but if I can't, I can't.
3 days, 4 days of growth max. That's it. No way. A beard sponsor, I guess. I had one when I was like 15. I had a beard. I'll show you pictures. I had the Abe Lincoln beard.
Oh, yeah? Oh, man, I have to see that.
I will find them for you, Jack. Yes, I'll show you them. They're probably at home.
No, that's something to see. I want to see that.
Yeah. I had a full beard like 14, 15. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I'll tell you what. I am going to go. You finish the show. I'm going to take this guy in here, get what I need to get going, and then get him back on the road. How's that sound?
That sounds good. So.
All right.
So
we got a lot of tech products to tech out and geek out on soon.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it.
And I'll see you in a little while, Kevin. So, you can keep doing the show till then. You want to give him overtime. Go for it.
All right. I'll see what I can crank out here. So
49 after 3 or 11 before 4. I did that wrong, Jack. 11 before 4 or 49 after 3. We'll be back after this. Yeah, no.
You know what? All right, Michael. So
I'm trying to teach him how to do radio.
Oh, are you?
Right now. That's what I just did. Mike and the Mad Dog back with you right after this. It's 10 before 4. It's 50 after 3. They would do that all the time, yeah. Hey, what's up there, Mikey? It's 10 before 4. Right here on the Fan, WFAN, Sports Radio 66.
Jack looked like he's really studying what you're saying and like.
I'm teaching him. He's learning right now.
I bet he's definitely picking up some things.
Yes.
All right, Michael. So you get to what you're doing, and I'll see you soon. I'm gonna go ahead and hold this down for you. All right.
Yeah, Kevin, you're the man. Terrific. I love you, and I miss you already. We're just going, but Kevin's gonna be with you. And tomorrow you're gonna have a great show with Ali Stroker, Jason Aaron from Back in Time, and you, Kevin, you'll be there.
I will be there.
And on Wednesday. Thursday, I'll be live from Turks.
Yeah. Got a lot going on this week.
That is true.
But it should be fun. Terrific's going to love it.
Okay. Yes, they are. They better, or everybody's gone. Gonzo. No, we've had great viewership, and we love it. So, at BeTerrific TV on all social media. Kevin, take it away.
Thanks.
BeTerrific.
Hey, guys. So now it's just me. I'm going to hold things down for you guys. As I was talking with Michael about earlier, and Jack, thanks. I gotta shout out Jack for the picks for today too. I really like those picks. I think that he's gonna come out stronger than Yoda in this one. So looking forward to it. But I guess I'll go ahead and select my lineup since I haven't done it yet, and I'll let you guys know some of the guys that I'm going with. Maybe it might help some of you guys out because I'm sure I'm not the only daily fantasy player that's here or that's watching. I'm positive of that. It's way too big. But let's see what we have here. It's not too many games either. It's like 5 games, 5 matchups for today. So not a lot to pick from. But nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and pick out of the 7 p.m. main slate and see what's available. Okay, we have one tournament here. I'm going to go ahead and enter this one and see who's available here. We have Lillard, of course, who's been on fire. I mean, Dame Lillard is having one heck of a season, I must say. I mean, like, it seems like every other night I'm watching him, he has, like, about 30-plus points. Shooting great from 3. And he's doing a great job carrying leading, I should say, that Blazers team. Can't say carrying because C.J. McCollum is doing, playing a large role, too, in supporting the team. So that's definitely a strong backcourt that they have there. But either way, we have Dame, we have Kemba Walker, BX is zone Kemba Walker. He's doing great, putting up all-star numbers. We have Kyle Lowry. We have Kyrie Irving. We all know who that is. Rubio is back from injury. We have Schroeder. We have Russell. I'm not going to read you the rest of these guys. No one really worth mentioning other than that. But just based upon what I'm looking at here, I think I'm going to go with Kemba. I'm going to go with Kemba first. I really like the way he's been playing. I think he has a decent matchup playing against Minnesota. They're better defensively, but somebody has to score the ball for Charlotte, and I think that might be him. So I'm going to go ahead and pick him. Second point guard I'm going to go with, I think I'm going to go with Russell. D'Angelo Russell's been pretty good this year. It was a tough year last year for the rookie. The whole Nick Young thing with how he read the text message, or recorded the private chat between him and Nick Young and publicized it. That was real tough. He was young and mature, and now he's a little bit more mature, and he's better, and it's showing in his game. So I'm going to go ahead and pick him. He has a real good price at $5,800. I think that's really good for a guy of his value. Now on to the two guards. Wow, I mean, we have some pretty good two guards today. DeMar DeRozan, who's leading the league in scoring, I mean, that guy has been on a tear. I mean, wow. I always thought DeMar DeRozan was a really good player. Obviously, he's an all-star, but 30-point per game scorer, I can't say that I envisioned that for him. So, really nice to see. But he's a bit pricey. He's $9,200. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to affect the rest of my lineup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. I'm going to go lower. See the lower tier players. Sean Kilpatrick from Brooklyn. He's been playing pretty good. $5,500, real cheap price. And they're playing against the Lakers. And so he'll have plenty of opportunity to really produce some top numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Kilpatrick. I'm going to pick Lou Will, former sixth man of the year, playing for the Lakers as well. He's been having a strong season. You know, DeRozan is enticing, but they're playing against Cleveland. And like I said, $9,200 is a lot. And there might be other players I can fill in for that price tag that I think could bring me more value. Like, for instance, the king himself, LeBron James. I'm going to go ahead and pick LeBron. See, that's the kind of guy that you don't question spending $9,900 for. Certain players are worth the price all the time. LeBron is definitely one of them. But aside from LeBron, looking at the rest of the small forwards available, I mean, we have Jimmy Butler, who's good. We have Wiggins, who had a monster game last game. I think he had about 47 points, which is a career high for him. That was impressive. But I think I'm going to scale back and go a little lower in the tiers. Pick somebody that, you know, that's a little bit more affordable and may be able to produce me a good amount based on that price tag. And $4,300 for Hollis Jefferson, I like that price tag for him. He had a real good game last game. He may be getting more minutes, and he's capable. So I'm going to go ahead and select him. And besides, Jack did say that the Nets were going to win, so some of their players have to play at a high level. So why not go with them? Aside from that, now we're at power forward. We have Kevin Love. He always plays good against the Raptors, it seems. We have Gibson. He should do well. We have Booker. There's some options here. But I think I'm gonna go with Randall. Julius Randle from the Lakers. Second year player. Third year in the league. Obviously he broke his leg his first year, so he didn't get to play that season. So this is his second full year playing in the league, and he's been pretty good. He's been real good for the Lakers. $6,400 is a real good price for a guy that can get you a double-double. So I'm going to go ahead and take him. Then I'm going to go and select Kevin Love. $7,500 for a guy that also is a double-double machine and who has a history of playing real well against the Raptors. So I'm going to select him. And Jack did pick the Cavs to win, so only makes sense that they'll have their players play real good. So he's a guy I'm going to go with. Aside from that, now I'm left with $7,100 to fill in my center slot. Not too much here. Not too much I can afford. The top guys I can't afford because they're way above the $7,100 that I have left. So, who should I go with? Should I go with Valanciunas or should I go with Brook Lopez? You know what? I'm going to go with Brook Lopez. I think Brook, if he's playing today, I think he didn't play the game before. And I think he has something to prove anytime he gets out there on the court with the way his minutes have been staggered this year. So I'm going to go ahead and pick him and hope for a big game from him. And then we'll see. Maybe I can finally win this this tournament. And that might be it. We shall see, folks. But yeah, those are my selections. That's my picks for the for your fantasy sports, for your 7 p.m. slate tournament on FanDuel. If you guys are going to be playing that, I'll go over it again. It's I have Kemba Walker, D'Angelo Russell, Sean Kilpatrick, Lou Williams, LeBron James, Hollis Jefferson, Julius Randle, Kevin Love, and Brook Lopez. So we're going to go ahead and go with those guys. But nonetheless, guys, I think that'll be it for today. It's been a great show. We got to see Mike on the road. We got a guest appearance from Giacomo, as Michael calls him. And you guys got my picks. So hopefully you guys are going to be able to, win something from that. And hopefully you enjoyed the show for today. Appreciate you guys once again. Always great having you, the Terrifics. You guys are terrific. This is BeTerrific, and we'll see you again.